the Russians are not sophisticated fighters. The army as a whole. I'm not saying that they are all bad. We should not underestimate them, but they're not as good as the NATO army. Okay, I would be much more afraid of the equivalent of Canadian soldier with all the airplanes, tanks, and infantry than the equivalent number of Russian soldier. A lot more. Well, it's a bit like First World War or Second World War. There's a front line. Uh, there's a front line, but there's still like things going on in the background, right? So it's not like everything collapsed and there's no. I still have internet, right? But there's still electricities here and there. If you go downtown Kiev, it's like almost normal in a way. It's not like everything is destroyed. There's a few things destroyed, but it's not. At some place you look and it's like normal. You see the checkpoints, you see like the military and such, but you don't see like all the destruction because it takes a while to destroy everything. Like it takes years of warfare. You cannot just destroy everything in a week. It would take so many rounds and projectiles and such. So I'm behind. There's some places where we can rest, where we can have a shower, relax without worrying too much about the fighting and protecting the position. So I'm a bit in between. It's not like fully civilian, but it's not fully military frontline situation. But it's like a chess game. Like everybody is like trying to hide himself from the enemy because both sides has the capabilities of artillery and such. The Ukrainian artillery is very strong, by the way. It's not like silent. They're shooting back and forth like between the Russians, and it's a bit like a macho game. Okay, I would say, because it's a bit like, okay, I'm gonna shoot you like 10 rounds, and then just to show you that I'm still there, I'm gonna shoot you like 20 rounds as a reply. And then the other side is like, okay, now it's 30 rounds, like, and then it goes on all the time like that. And then sometimes you shoot the city, they shoot the village, and they shoot the house, and I would say half of the work is just to protect yourself, right? Because at the end of the day, they cannot take Ukraine if there are still soldiers on the ground left to protect. So the last step of any invasion is to send the actual boots on the ground, the infantry, to actually take control of the land. But before that, an army tries to kill as many soldiers as you can. So they try to, shoot, find us, shoot. So half of the game is just to protect yourself and defend and hold the place.